EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going to the air right away, Lawrence. That is incomplete. No, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Hey, run!
On first down, right back to ETN. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 44-yard line.
Hey.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. T.J. Edwards coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. ETN on the toss right. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. You look at this Bears defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. On the return is Jones. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there, and the Bears take over.
At their own 17-yard line.
To throw, Williams. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Josh Hines-Allen able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Throwing is Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A lot of great quarterbacks from USC. Here's another one. The rookie's got a first down. Here's Williams. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. The Bears had a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Off the play fake, it's Williams. That is caught. And he will have the Bears first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. But they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
To throw, it's Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this Jaguar defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Jags are going to get it back here just past the 35. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. This defense for the Bears, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
13, Luke.
Now Lawrence to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the 1st quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounded. But it's 2nd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
The drive had started well after a punt last time. Now it's slowed down a bit, and let's face it, they don't want to punt the ball in back-to-back series. They want a sustained drive on this one.
Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Montez Sweat providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rep. To the right side and intercepted. He's on his way.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, a pick six on the first play of the drive. And, Charles, we have our first points of the game, making it 6-0.
And while it's only 6 points in the first quarter, it certainly takes a lot of pressure off of them, doesn't it? They're in the lead. They have control. Now they just want to settle in and play their game and defend that advantage.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
To the air, Williams.
Dancing to his left. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Looking to throw is Williams. Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Williams.
Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet.
And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
From the gun, here's Williams.
Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
They'll look to throw again.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he is going to lose yardage here. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Santos' kick is up and through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
To So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Now 2nd and 9.
Hey, 11. Here we go.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Think right.
Now Lawrence.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Gervon Dexter make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Route.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Jones on the return. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 38.
Working out of the gun, Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He'll find Swift out of the backfield.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
2nd and 2. He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 39 yards there, a big one. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown!
DeAndre Swift.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would look.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Bears are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Williams.
He'll fire deep, looking for more.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A huge play there for Chicago. 43 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Let's go.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 7 from the 20.
Back to throw. Williams steps away to his left. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Williams.
That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears.
A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Bears are able to widen their advantage. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
That went into the hands of Adams downfield. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. 55 yards.
Hey, run!
They go play action now. Lawrence.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Here's Lawrence.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Hey, hey, hey.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Throwing is Williams. That's the rookie from Washington, Rome Odunze.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
To throw once more, here's Williams.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. That's complete right side to Kmet.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Santos' kick is up and through.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. To throw, Williams. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 52 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Hey, easy. Route.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll get that underneath Etienne.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Lawrence will throw.
It's caught here by Adams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Hey, Jupiter. Hey, go.
Now Thomas will come in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
16 yards on the play as they try to chip away at this 16-point deficit.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
T.J. Edwards picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Well, that's the third interception for Lawrence. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to get the football back at their own 17.
When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
To throw, it's Williams.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Looking to throw is Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Devon Hamilton with the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36.
Back to the running game with Swift. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Play action. Now Williams.
And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Keenan Allen with career touchdown number 75. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Santos with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Red on the red. 11, Agate.
Play action. It's Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Hey. Go, let's go. Hey, I'm gun.
ETN up the middle.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Jones on the return. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
Partner, like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss, because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Here comes the Bears punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now Lawrence. And that is caught downfield by Thomas. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas.
61 yards.
And the Jaguars are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the 2nd half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
All right, here we go. Silver.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3. To the air, Williams.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams.
He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get him.
Now a 2nd and 6. Here's a toss play right to Swift.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Now the point after try for Santos. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Lawrence.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
63 yards rushing for him now to this point. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here's Williams from the gun on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
From the gun, here's Swift.
Now the ball comes loose.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Ram, 23. 11, Haggett.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Throwing on second and long. Lawrence, screenplay, here's Etienne. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down.
And this offense on third down today, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Take right open.
Now Lawrence.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Easy.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Completes it to Evan Ingram.
A big completion there against double coverage. And Charles, one of those guys had a pick on him earlier.
Yeah, so he didn't allow that to deter him at all, did he? In fact, it probably was a challenge. Okay, you got to pick me 4. It's my turn now to make the big play, and that's exactly what he did.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Sink right. 11.
Here's Lawrence.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Once again, it's Swift.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
They'll run. This is Khalil Herbert.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Ready?
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Chicago,